Jayson Williams was an NBA star until he broke his leg, ending his career in 1999. And then, of course, he then went on to a broadcasting career where folks said he was going to be one of the best. But alcohol was a problem, which played a role and was determined to be an accidental shooting at his home that left a limousine driver dead in 2002. Williams spent 18 months in prison as a result of the accident, and he is now focusing on rebounding from addiction and helping others in the process. I recently sat down with him as we discussed his Rebound Institute, an addiction recovery facility in Florida.
I have to take responsibility I've done for my actions. I'm not blaming alcohol for what happened. I'm blaming me for being reckless. I apologize to Mr. Christophe's family. I came home one day and had an accident in my house and act like a coward and tried to cover it up and accidentally took the life of a man who's been putting his life back together. And that's not a day or maybe not even an hour that goes by that I don't think about that. So I'm just trying to do what I can to be a better person and help others, or act like I'm helping others while they're helping me, really, and fight with my struggles.
When you think about just, geez, the last 15 years,
right.
I mean, take it 20 years. I mean, here, someone, the top of the game in terms of basketball, then you retire, and then everybody's talking about, oh my goodness, just this, oh, he's going to be a television star, everything there, and then these things change.
Right.
And as you think back on all of that, you think back on the house, the marriage, the family, again, how people see you. What do you say to people who say, man, there's no way in the world I could have gotten through losing everything?
Mm-hmm. Well, the enemy is me, and I have a disease that tells me I don't have a disease. I'm alcoholic, and I have to do things to help other people, and they think I'm helping them, but they are actually helping me. So almost 2 years ago, I was sitting up in a cabin. I just took away from the world and went up and on 300 acres, sitting up there and just bugging out and drinking, and just got away from everything. And Charles Oakley and Chris Mullen came up there and said, Jay, you got to do something, man. You got to go to treatment. You got to get yourself back in. You're a very gregarious person. You have to be around people. You can't isolate. So I went down to Florida and I got treatment at a place, and they did a pretty good job, but there was some things I saw there that wasn't correct, that I didn't think. I thought we could improve on it. And I know I have to be busy. So we started this center called Rebound Institute. You can call the phone, you probably get me. It's a very small boutique kind of place with some of the best clinical staff in the country, and we do outdoor adventure therapy. Yesterday we went scuba diving. Everybody works for a scuba diver certified. Day before we went skydiving. Day before that we were on hydroplane boards and shooting softball, golf, tennis. And we don't do this just so you can have fun and learn to laugh again and be sober. We do this to overcome barriers. There
have been several NBA players who have gone to teams and said, I need to step away.
Right.
And fans are going, yo, man, what the hell are you doing? We got a season, we got games to win. But the fan doesn't understand that NBA ball player's life. As you think back to all the times after games, going out, drinking, partying, a lot of people don't realize a lot of these teams, especially used to be really bad, had alcohol on the planes, on the buses, always there. What do you say now to cats to say, look, this is me today. I can see where you might be going? Well,
the best way to explain it to them is just look at me. I had everything. I was on top of the world, and I was doing what you were doing. I was playing basketball. I had everything, and the only thing that took that away from me was alcohol. So, just most guys would just say, hey, man, that was in my past. For me, when my kids go to school, and every time I do a show like this, they got to go to school and say, oh, man, your dad, yeah, the Jayson Williams, yeah, he's a good player. Oh, he's the one that had the accident. Oh, he's the alcoholic. So I'm pulling back wounds. So I'm hurting my family. It's that ripple effect. When you throw that bobber in a placid lake, that one little bobber changes the whole lake. And that's how it does with this. And this is a disease that tells me I don't have a disease, and every time I think I'm going to conquer it, something else happened. But God has been so good to me, and with this 12 steps that I'm working on, is that, as soon as I feel like I got it, or I'm feeling bad, that same way. They're the same because you know, when you reward yourself when things are going good, and when things are doing bad, you reward yourself. So right when I get into that area, God delivers me somebody for 45 days. And I go, wow, whew, I needed that. 45 days, I'm gonna take care of Roland's family. I'm gonna take care of this person. I know for 45 days, I gotta be crisp and clean. And then guess what? When I start feeling bad again, 45 days, somebody brings them back to me. I was a very good basketball player, very good construction guy, not a very good husband, not a very good father. These are the things that would haunt me, but one thing, Roland, I'm very good at is letting people help me stay on the straight and narrow. So when you come down and you send somebody to me, I'm not helping them. They're helping me, and I don't know it. I'm only 22 months sober. I'm not a guru on this, but I put together the best staff, the clinical staff, Harvard, you know, we got people that look like us, very diverse staff down there. So I take you in the morning, and my staff takes you in the afternoon, and you go to clinical, and we don't believe that you have to be in one of these cheap hotels or cheap houses.
Got it.
We got it all together. We spent a tremendous amount of money to build your self-esteem and get you back into society.
Another great athlete who's doing the same thing you're doing is Hollywood Henderson.
Yes.
Have you had conversations with him?
No, not yet. But now that you told me that, I played golf with Hollywood, you know, about 4 or 5 years ago.
And he has a facility down in Austin, Texas.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Find somebody. I'm there 18 hours a day because I have to. Because I come off the rails if I'm not working. You know, I can leave here. I'm going back. We get back at 4:30 because, you know, they booked me. You know, we on a budget. You know, so we got 3 or 4 different flights that I got to get on to get back.
I understand.
So when I get back, I go straight to the clients. You know why? Because with my teammates, I go back to my teammates there, which we call, you know, which actually are clients, because I have to be in that realm. So I have to be around people that scuba dive, snorkel. What we doing tomorrow, Jay? We playing tennis? Oh no, you gonna teach us how to play golf? Let's do that. And then we hang out together, and then I forget about those friends that I have who waiting on 5 o'clock in Wall Street and all that to close up so we can go belly up to a bar.
So you have the activities, plus you have your sessions, plus, so you have all of that.
And then we have our 12-step meeting.
Got it.
Yep. It's just all came together, man.
How can folks get more information?
You just call 1-877-2-REBOUND or reboundinstitute.com.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.